With the midterms now just about 4 months away, Democrats and Republicans will both be vying for every vote to try to either keep or take control of Congress. And that's why Democrats are focused on one of their most important constituencies, black voters who helped propel Democrats to the White House and get full control of Congress in 2020. But with inflation at record highs and many 2020 campaign promises still not met, will black Democrats turn out in November? ABC's Deputy Political Director Averi Harper recently traveled to a major gathering of Democrats in New Orleans to find out.
The impact of black voters was critical for Democrats during the 2020 election.
South Carolina!
From President Biden's South Carolina primary victory delivering him the nomination to turnout in battleground states like Pennsylvania and Georgia, earning him his place in the White House.
So this campaign was at its lowest ebb. The African-American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours.
Now, during this midterm election year, Democrats hope to replicate that surge of support amid the fallout from the overturning of Roe.
It was frightening because getting around that right means that eventually they're going to get around so many other rights.
Democratic groups and candidates investing in outreach to black voters, like at Essence Fest in New Orleans, the largest African-American cultural festival in the country. Cedric Richmond left his White House post as senior advisor to President Biden to help the DNC elect more Democrats.
We're not taking any community for granted. We're here in a big force to make sure that we're talking to an important constituency and showing them the respect that they deserve.
It won't be easy. Historically, midterms don't bode well for the party in the White House. A recent survey of black voters by the Washington Post and Ipsos found what it called diminishing support for President Biden, with 7 out of 10 approving of his job performance. And despite accomplishments like the swearing in of Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court, Democrats have fallen short on other campaign promises to the black community, like voting rights, police reform, and student loans. Plus, fears of a recession are setting in.
He promised us a lot to help our community. We gave him the vote and to give us some seat. We turned Georgia blue. He has to come with his promises. He has to fulfill them.
I mean, as a voter, I have a 24-year-old, and student loans is her biggest issue.
What are we going to do in terms of helping middle-class Americans afford to be able to survive in today's economy?
Congresswoman Nikema Williams, who holds the seat of civil rights icon John Lewis and is working with the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, acknowledged there's more work to do.
This work doesn't just happen in one election cycle. We have to continue to do the work because we know what's at stake. We understand that this isn't just about power for power's sake, but it's about delivering for our communities, and that happens over a lifetime, not over one election cycle.
Still, voters we talk to want Democrats to push harder on their agenda while they have the majority in both chambers of Congress.
When the Republicans have the majority, even if it's not overwhelming majority, they kind of just run roughshod and push their issues through, their agendas through.
I think they should do just like the Republicans, shove it down their throat. You know, the Republicans, they stick together.
Democrats on the ballot in tough races like Georgia's Stacey Abrams running for governor and Florida's Congresswoman Val Demings running for Senate say they are confident that despite the challenges, black voters will turn out because so much is at stake.
Let's expand the majority in the Senate so that we'll have the votes that we need to get rid of the filibuster, or as has been proposed, to do a special carve-out for legislation that protects constitutional rights.
Voting is not magic. We don't get everything we want when we win elections. It is medicine, and we've got to keep taking it. We've got to keep making progress. Democrats believe in progress for all.
Averi Harper, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.